I'm going to remove my first signature here. I don't know if you've chosen to bind your book or not, but I'm going to take that first signature out so I can play with it. I created extra pages. You may or may not have extra pages. If you are not bound up, you can certainly play in your book on a sewing machine or with some glue. I created a separate piece, sewed a zipper on here. I'm going to bring my scissors in and free up that zipper by just clipping down. You can see where the zipper is sewn, whether you're sewing it or gluing it. I'm going to go in here with scissors and free up the zipper, cutting between those stitches. So that makes it so the zipper opens and it's actually a pocket on the inside. I'm going to go in here and just clip some of this extra material away so the zipper is a little bit freer. Alright, I have clipped away some of the fabric in the back. The zipper works very well, opens and closes, which is very, very fun. Alright, I took the extra sheet, sewed it onto a page in the book. I did take it out of the binding. You may or may not have bound your piece. Here is the zipper. It does open. I will leave this in here plain or raw, and I will play on that piece. So fun! I'm going to bring in some goodies and my gesso and add some fun stuff to this page. I'll use the gesso as glue again. I'm adding a little bit of gesso to the zipper. And I'm going to let this dry. I'm going to bring in my Arteza yellow ochre. I'm going to work on the 2 pages at once for the background. Just bring some paint in. Not diluted. And let that dry. Bring in my spray box and spray some fun splatters on there. And let that dry. I'm going to bring in my dots stencil again, a makeup sponge, and the turquoise stencil butter. Last time I used a palette knife. This time I'm going to use a sponge, and I'm going to add some dots on the 2 pages. Love that. I'm going to bring in my sponge that I used with the gesso, and I'll see if I can make some circles. Oh, that's fun. All right, I'm going to make some circles on the page just by twisting my makeup sponge. Oh, that's fun. And I'll let that dry. I'm going to bring in, I think this must be a shelf liner, and some of the Van Dyke Brown Hue. Bring in a black gel pen with my left hand and just doodle a little bit. I have this sassy girl that I'm going to use on that zipper page. So I'll put Mod Podge on the back of her and glue her onto the page. I glued her onto the page with Mod Podge. I am sealing her with Mod Podge. That's artist choice, of course. While she's drying, I have Franken patches in my closet, so use what you have. I cut out some hearts that I'm going to tuck in that zipper pocket. I'll tear this off. Stabilo around the edge of her, stabilo around the edge of the page, and ta-da! So fun. So I've stabiloed around the edge of her, around the edge of the page. I have tucked the hearts in accordion so that they pull out. They're a little bulky. I'm okay with that. That is a fun page.